Hey guys, really quick before this video starts, I just want to let you know that I did record this yesterday as events had kind of happened, and I really thought about re-recording this video, but honestly I feel like the emotions in it and everything are just what I need to upload. So yeah, it is kind of a sensitive topic, but I'm going to let the video kind of play out the way that it was initially recorded and let you guys take it from there. So yeah, guys, if you need help, please feel free to reach out. And much love to all of you guys. And feel free to share your opinions down below. But here's the video. What the hell has this world truly come to? Hey guys, it's Dan. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are safe. And today I want to talk about what has currently happened today. I'm sure many of you know, if not most, if not all of you, have heard some of the news that has been going on around between the murder of Charlie Kirk, as well as a school shooting in Evergreen, Colorado, the state that I am originally from. And I am in complete and utter disbelief of what this world has come to. I don't know a whole lot about the shooting in Evergreen, Colorado. I'm not going to make that the primary focus of this video. I will say I'm sending love, prayers, and support to any and all individuals that have been affected by that tragedy. I do hope that the people that were injured do make a full recovery. To my knowledge, currently, there has not been any deaths, which is very fortunate, and I'm very grateful for that. And that is the extent of what I know at this time. I will not really be speaking on it more than that, just because I don't want to give out false information, and I don't want to give out anything that would be incorrect or potentially malicious, harmful, or taken in the wrong way when it comes to that incident. Today, I kind of just want to focus on the bigger news story, which I don't know whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I do want to focus on the event that has more information and I feel like has a very substantial meaning to it that is kind of going unsaid, and that could be a bigger cause for how things go in the future when it comes to debates and how people see each other. So for those of you that don't know, a quick summary: Charlie Kirk, he is a conservative activist that has gone to many different countries, many different college campuses, many different public places, and promotes the ability to have a discussion with people that don't agree with him, people that love him, people that hate him. He was shot and unfortunately killed, and I feel like there's going to be very big repercussions that could potentially happen from this event. So I know that many people have been expressing their feelings on the event and whether or not they are in support or very much against what has happened. And for me, I feel like you should be against it. I don't care whether you are left, right, red, blue, green, or tangerine. I don't really care what color you are, what you believe in. There is no room in this world for somebody to die because of their political beliefs. There is no reason for us to have so much divide, so much hatred, and so much anger towards our fellow Americans, our fellow humans, our fellow people that are in our community. There should not be any hate in our hearts for events like this. We should be able to go and discuss situations with one another and be able to understand that everyone is going to have a differing opinion. I know very, very well how many people that are married that don't always agree with their husband or don't always agree with their wife. It's just something of human nature. Nobody is going to think the exact same way that you do, and there is no reason to have so much hate and so much animosity in your heart to kill a person and then celebrate their death. If you are somebody that wants to celebrate the death of another person just because they have a different belief than you, you need to seek help. You have no place in this community to think like that. There is no rhyme, no reason, no benefit to that. And I'm not trying to really get political. Charlie Kirk has some things that I agree with, and then some things that I don't. There are plenty of things that between us as human beings that we aren't always going to agree on, and there's no reason to become so angry that it takes out the life of another person. And honestly, this event I feel like has the potential to have much more shakeups in the future than people truly understand. And that's what I'm really worried about. I fear that with this event happening, he has become a martyr. And whether that is a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. And I'm not going to be here to speak on that. I don't really care to share my political beliefs on this channel, at least not as of right now. And I'm worried that because of the slaughtering of him and the way that people have interpreted this, it could potentially cause some people to become radicalized. And I don't care which side of the spectrum you are on. If you are at the far end, you are the same. You both hate your fellow Americans, your fellow people, and want them to die and to completely change the country into something that it wasn't designed to be. And at that point, you are wrong. You need to be completely reevaluated and figure out some way to help you. There's no point in it. And honestly, I'm worried that this could potentially cause the radicalization of individuals within this country and cause even more divide, even more hate than what we already currently have. I'm fearful of the fact that now the people on the right are going to be just so overwhelmed and so distraught and so angry that they are going to take out their aggression on people on the left just because of the fact that it doesn't seem like anymore they are willing to talk, they are willing to have any sort of consideration for the opposition's opinions, thoughts, and feelings. And I can't necessarily say I blame the people on the right. It, in my opinion, does seem like people on the right have been completely and utterly traumatized and brutalized by people on the left, and this could have the potential to really shake up the world, in the United States at least, on how things are handled. That is my biggest fear, and I don't think that's the way that it should go. People should be able to have a conversation with one another. My best friend from my freshman year of college was the complete opposite side of the spectrum than me. We would sit for hours and discuss things. She would say, "Hey, I believe in this." And I'd say, "Hey, I don't really agree with that." And we would both explain our reasonings as to why and come to a middle ground and finally understand, be like, "Okay, I understand why you may not like guns and whatnot, but this is why I do. And I understand why you believe in certain things, and you understand why I don't." And that needs to be the discourse that we have in this country, not immediately default to trying to kill or harm one another. It's really sad to see what we have divulged into as a nation and where things have really gone. And I'm not here to sway you in any direction. I have my own beliefs and my own things that I agree with and disagree with, and I'm not trying to convince you into what those things are. The whole point of my channel is to basically be like your big brother. I want to share the things that I've gone through, what happened to me, and what I learned from it so that you don't have to. And I feel like this is an important thing to say and share with you guys, that we shouldn't hate one another because somebody else believes in something different than what we do. And if you feel like it's okay to hate them and celebrate their death, you have no place on this channel. You have no place to be part of this community, and you need to seek some help and really evaluate what things are important to you, because if politics are that important to you that you can't sit down and see that there's another human across the table from you and that's who you're talking to, you don't have any place here. You need to be evaluated. And I keep saying that, but that's truly what I believe, and that's how I feel. I really do hope that we can all understand that what happened was wrong. I don't care what color he is, what color he supports. His family is now left without a father. His wife is left without a husband. His parents are left without a son. And we need to keep that family in our thoughts and our prayers and share our support for them and help them be able to go through this grieving process and help them to know that this was not okay, but we're here to support them and be fellow Americans with them if you're in the United States, or fellow humans if you're across the world. And yeah, guys, it's truly sad. There needs to be some change. People need to get their mental health problems checked out. I know that I've struggled with it. I put up a video kind of explaining that I'm not in a good place. People need to reach out. People need to understand that they're not doing well and seek help for it. And yeah, honestly, guys, I think I'm going to call that quits. I just can't really do this right now. I'm too in shock and too in awe of what people have done, what people think, and whatnot, to really feel like I can put more out there without getting upset and getting mad. So I'm going to call that quits for this video. I hope that you guys at least understand the message that I'm trying to portray and can be able to support your fellow humans, your brothers, your sisters, and your community and around the world. It's sad. It really is sad. But yeah, you guys, I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.